Welcome to my husband's office makeover. When we moved in, everything kind of just got dumped in here, and then we got a new mattress, so the old one also got dumped in here. I'd love to get this cleaned up and get rid of the mattress. Of course, the cat thinks it's the best thing we've ever done. By the way, this is Leanie. She'd like to show you her mattress and demonstrate how she plays on it. Yes, she's very proud of herself. Anyway, let's get to this room. My husband's a pretty creative guy and he works from home a few days a week, so I want this space to feel inspiring, but also nice enough for the background of video calls. As I pick colors and wallpaper, I tried to keep him in mind. And wait until you see the wallpaper I chose, it is so awesome. But first, let's paint the room. I used one of my favorite paint colors ever, Blueprint by Behr. It's also the same color as our lower kitchen cabinets. I like reusing colors throughout the house to save money, but only if they actually work for the space. So this is kind of older footage when I was still trying to figure out how to film and what all I wanted to do. So it's not perfect, but I thought you guys might want to see it anyway, so go easy on me. I have learned a lot since filming this. Actually, go easy on me on a few things. For example, this shelf. I have never made a shelf before in my life, and I just thought, let's try it. I wanted it to be sturdy enough for books, music gear, or whatever he wanted to put on it, so I ended up using like 7 brackets, all drilled into studs to make sure it's not going anywhere. I'm pretty sure I could lay on it and it wouldn't even move. Even though I might not have done the process perfectly, it was so satisfying to build something from a single piece of wood and then see it up on the wall. That's something I really enjoy in general about DIYing, just building something with your hands and making it look a certain way or be a certain way. I just think that's really neat. But anyway, I definitely learned a few things while doing this, and I would do things a little differently next time, but overall, I'm pretty happy with it. If you've been here a minute, you probably already know that I'm not striving for perfection here. I'm perfectly okay with good enough. Being content with good enough lets me work within what we already have, and it makes the space feel warm and comfortable without needing it to be picture perfect. I grew up in a house that was magazine photo shoot ready at all times, and that's not what I personally want my house to feel like. There's absolutely nothing wrong with wanting your house to look that way. I think your house should serve you and feel what's best for you, so no judgment if you like that look. For me, I just want it to feel cozy and lived in. You'll also notice I don't love putting things on the walls unless they serve a purpose. These guitars, for instance, I love them. They belong up here, but random pictures just to fill space, it's not really my jam. There's no one way to have a house, so love what you love and celebrate yourself and your space your way. Speaking of celebrating a space, let's talk wallpaper. I love wallpaper. It's such a fun way to add personality to a room, but I've never worked with it before, so this should be fun. I thought the traditional wallpaper might be a little harder, so I decided to go with peel and stick, but I will say next time I think I'm gonna try traditional. I totally messed up the first piece and cut it too short, which is absolutely a do-over. The second attempt went much better. Eventually, I got this gorgeous wallpaper up, and I think my husband's really gonna love it. After that, I hung the shelf and started putting the room back together. That's always my favorite part, when the space finally feels like it's the space again. I always have a vision in my head, but I never know till the end if it's really gonna come to fruition. Anyway, I kept things simple. I just worked with what we already had. Books, guitars, a few cozy little things here and there. Nothing fancy, just functional but warm. And now it feels like an actual room instead of just a dump for random things. So with all that said, here's a reminder of where we started, mattress and all. And here's the final reveal. I think it turned out great. It feels like a creative but professional space, and also feels like home.